Dear Toastmasters, I think everybody of us has some worries, I assume, or some anxieties. There's nothing, at least we think, that we can do against it. So we might have smaller issues or bigger ones. For example, a smaller issue would be that you have to prepare a meeting and you're very nervous about it because your manager's manager will be there. You're afraid everything won't go right, won't go the way you want it to have. A bigger one would obviously be that maybe family related, that your kids go on holiday the first time alone and you're really afraid about that, or you have financial problems, you name it. There are probably a lot of big worries we can face. And normally they all appear inside our head, so there's this little voice inside our head, and most of the time it's even accompanied by maybe a little movie, a little film. So imagine that you can get rid of all the worries and anxiety you ever faced. I reckon it sounds impossible, but according to this man, it's called Eckhart Tolle, it's possible. I don't know if anyone has heard about him or read a book. No one? No. Okay. He says that it's possible to live completely without worries at all. So let me explain. What he says is that all worries are thought-based. So behind every worry you face in your life, there's a thought. So what's the solution? Stop thinking. So I know it sounds a bit too easy, and I read his books and I'm still worrying sometimes, but I can assume you that it's really good. It's really good material, and what I try to do today is just get to the core elements about his teachings. The first would be that you are not your mind. So what does that mean? Day in, day out, we have thoughts all the time. Like for every situation we face, someone will, or a little voice in your head will be telling you something, will be judging the situation, it will be comparing the situation. It will dislike things, it will like things. So this is where some worries start, because the thoughts tell you to start getting afraid of a particular situation. So how can you stop it? You have to go above your mind. How can I explain it? You have to realize that when a thought comes in, it's not really, it's not you. You can get above it. So you are able to realize that this is a thought. Let me get an example. So for a small problem, you leave work, 6 o'clock, get out of the building, and what do you see? The bus is leaving. So the little voice in your head might say, now I have to waste another 10 minutes, I have to wait for a bus, I really don't want that. But it's not necessary. What you can do is just realize that this is just a thought, accept the situation as it is. Don't get angry about it, don't think about it as wasting time. Get to the situation, you can't change it, go to the bus stop and make use of the time. Maybe try to speak to someone or read a book. So just accept the situation. This is the first teaching. The second one is, and maybe this is also the name of the speech, to live now. So what does that mean, to live now? Nothing will ever happen in the past and nothing will ever happen in the future. Everything is just happening right now at this very, very moment. So everything which is happening in the past is just memory stored in your mind, and everything which is happening in the future is just your imagination. So this basically means that wherever you are, or wherever everything which will be, it will be right now. That's the core message. So whenever you face a problem or a difficult situation, there are two possibilities. The first one is you can change it, and the second one is you can accept it. So, for example, when I first read it, I thought, okay, that doesn't make sense because I have future aims, I have goals in the future. So how can I just live in the current present? It doesn't make sense. But the thing is that when you live the great present, you will live a great future. People have the problem that they tend to always live in the future. So they say, like, one day when I have a good salary, one day when I meet the perfect partner, one day when I have a better position, or when I'm holidaying, then everything will be good. But it doesn't make sense at all. There are people who think about the future their whole life without starting to live, really. So, like I said, the core message here is live the present moment and you will have a great future. This is maybe or to sum it up, what he's trying to say, and I really recommend to read the books. What he really is saying to say is that you have to live the current moment to live really. Thank you.